What's going on, everybody? Chef Irie is in the house one more time, man. One more time. I'm here to do another simple recipe for you. So, just hold your seat and stay for the ride. It won't be too bumpy, man. Trust me. So, what we're doing today, we're doing a little shrimp and we're doing a little lobster. And we're going to introduce a little fall ingredient, pumpkin. Yes. So anyway, I'm down here in South Florida. So when you guys are coming down, planning your trips, your Airbnbs, your suites, staying with the family, and you want to do something special dinner, leaving out dinner, check us. We provided all for you. The rentals if we need. So all your food needs. So Chef Irie, check me out on Instagram. I am Chef Irie, and you can find me on Facebook and Twitter, Chef Irie. So so that's me down here in South Florida, baby. And don't forget, get the book, Taste the Islands, Culinary Adventure in a Caribbean Kitchen. You can find it on Amazon. Yes, check it out. All right. So, without further ado, the stove is on, and we're getting our pan heated. Turn it down just a little bit. So, we're going to season our shrimp and our lobster. So, these are oil. Just make sure that this seasoned steak. I got some seasoning blend here, and we're gonna generously season our shrimp. All right, so you can make up whatever season blend that you want. You like. Most people are using garlic powder, onion powder with some other stuff. So we're gonna do that. Season the lobster tail. So South Florida. And this is a barbecue season blend actually that I'm using. So we're just gonna pat the seasoning, and then we're just gonna stir the shrimp. All right, let that sit for a sec. Wash my hands real quick. All right, so what we got? So we got some finely minced chopped ginger. We got some finely sliced garlic. Yes. We got some celery. We got some onions. Yes. I almost burned myself on that pot. We got some tomatoes and some sliced peppers. Those small bell peppers. That's what we got. And of course, pumpkin. So this is Calabaza pumpkin. All right. So you can use butternut squash. Calabaza is a Caribbean, from the Caribbean region in South America. Yes, this is good stuff. So if any Jamaicans, and they're making beef soup for you, they're gonna be having this Calabaza pumpkin squash pumpkin squash. We kind of confused. So pumpkin squash. Hey, Calabaza pumpkin. Okay, it's a squash. All right. So, and if you're doing dishes, like, mofongo, not mofongo, not mofongo, but sancocho, a lot of these, stews where you're doing, pumpkin is a great addition. You can add it to flavor rice. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, let's get started real quick. And we got our oil. So this is our olive oil blend, and we're going to add some ginger. That's probably about a teaspoon, give or take, of chopped ginger. It's already fragrant, and we're gonna use pretty much all the garlic because we should. All right, so we're gonna turn this heat down just a little bit. All right, catch that garlic before it actually burns. So yes. Now we're gonna add our onions. Yeah, we're gonna add. This is about half of a medium-sized onion. Yes. And then we're gonna add our celery. Yes. All right. Put that in the sink. So you can use very large shrimp. You can use Maine lobster. So by virtue of being here in South Florida, I get to use Caribbean lobster. Yes, or if you're in the Bahamas, they call this crawfish. Jamaica is just lobster, you know. But if you are not knowing, so the Caribbean lobster doesn't have any claws, yes, but we find it kind of, I don't know, delicious, you know, grilled, jerked, roasted, you name it, and you know, you feel like you get more meat out of it. All right, anyway, heat up. All right, so we're gonna generously season with a little bit more of our seasoned blend. So, you know, season from the bottom up, turn the heat up. We're gonna add our peppers, or some of our peppers. Might save some for garnish or something later. All right, turn the heat up some more. And right at this moment, we're going to deglaze our pan. So I have some Irish whiskey here. Can use rum, you know, any, you know, high spirited spirits will work just fine. And maybe a little more. And if you trust yourself to do this at home, woo! All right, niceness. And so what you're really trying to do is just burn the alcohol vapors off, and you're left with the flavor of the whiskey. All right. Now we're going to add some of our tomatoes, not all of them. And right about now, we're going to add some coconut milk. All right. Yes, niceness. So while that's happening, I'm going to get some other things ready. I got thyme and scallion here. So we're just going to strip our thyme leaves. You know, just pull from the base to the tip. So I'm not necessarily looking for just the leaves per se, but most of the leaves with a hard stem, I don't really need those. All right. And if you've been watching me, you know I love thyme. It's one of my favorite herbs. So we just want to get some of that flavor in there. A little bit more. All right. Now I did say, you know, fall flavors. So we are in fall. Turn the heat down, but I don't want this to evaporate. I'm going to add just a little water. All right. All right. So we're going to let that cook down just a little bit. And now we're going to add our pumpkin. So this is about 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch dice. And we blanch this for about 2 minutes in boiling salted water. 2 minutes, take it out, put it in some ice water, shock it, boom, you're done. All right. So we're gonna add a little bit of it first, and what we're gonna do is use the spatula, and we're just gonna press it out. So creating some extra flavors and some extra colors. So nice. There you go. Oh, look at that, baby. Look at that. Okay, now we can add the rest of the pumpkin. If you want to add more pumpkin flavor in the sauce, go ahead and do that. We're going to add the rest of the coconut milk. All right. Because we can, and we should. All right, good. Now turn the heat up. All right. And we're just going to cover this for about 2 minutes just to let the sauce develop. And what we're going to do is sear the lobster and the shrimp, and then just add everything together, add some more herbs, and serve the dish up. So we're back, and we have reduced our pumpkin sauce ragu down. Flavors are mixing and blending, the thyme and the ginger and the garlic. Yes. So we're going to remove this off the heat just for a little bit. And we're going to sear our lobster and shrimp. Nice and easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Make sure that is going to get up to temp. Now I did forget one other ingredient. So it's a pumpkin cannellini stew, white bean cannellini. This is what we have right here, and we're going to add that once we've seared the lobster and the shrimp and put everything together. All right, cool. So we're going to start with the lobster first. The sticker takes a little longer, and we're going to go flesh side down. Now what I did with the lobster today, instead of splitting it all the way in half and have two separate pieces, I went almost to the point where it would have separated. Instead of, the classic, you split it down the top and you pop the meat out and put the meat on the top. Sometimes I just want to do something a little different. So this is one way of, when you're thinking about presentation, this is a good way, to do that. All right. So boil down. I'm going to turn heat up, and we're going to chop some parsley and some green onions. So like I said, this is fall season, pumpkin season, Halloween. So these are, nice cool dish that you can use your pumpkins for, your butternut squash, of course, your calabaza. All right. Now we got some parsley. So this is Italian flat leaf parsley. I kind of like this better, like the flavors better. All right. Now we're going to flip. Oh yeah. Flip our lobster. And we're going to add a little water to this. And then we're going to cover it real quickly. So after about maybe 5 to 6 minutes or so, after searing the meat, the flesh side, and the lobster shell itself has turned nice and bright orange, we're gonna take it off the heat. We're gonna bring our ragu back, and we're going to add the beans, or some of the beans. I don't need all of it. Maybe about half a cup or so. And we're going to add a little water. We're going to add the shrimp. Okay. We're going to add the lobster tail back in here. And then we're going to add some herbs. So the chopped parsley, the green onions. Boom. What else? We're going to add some more tomatoes, pepper. Cover it for a sec. And then we're going to plate this dish up. Yeah, baby. So I'll drink a little Irish whiskey. So I'll take a little sip until this thing is done. All right. So after about, maybe another 4 minutes or so, this is what we got. Yes, we got a nice, perfectly cooked shrimp. The tails are nice and perfectly nice, bright pink, and everything has come together. And now we're gonna plate it. So we're gonna take this lobster tail out, right? And then we're just gonna plate up right in the center of this. Oh yeah, shrimp. Just want to get, a bite full of everything. Pumpkin, the sauce, that coconut vibe is going on. Shrimp, everybody loves shrimp. And we're going to put our lobster tail right over the top and just garnish it with a little greens. That's what we got today, baby. Lobster and shrimp with white bean cannellini and pumpkin ragu. Simple, easy. Try it. Let me know how it is. See you next time.